Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and lovers of drones everywhere, welcome to Thursday Night Live. Oh my goodness, is that Jim Boshart?
I'm afraid so.
Is your mic on? Okay, good. Hey, welcome. Thank you for co-hosting tonight, sir.
Well, thank you for asking it. And as soon as you did, the first thing I had to do is go on and cancel my squash game.
Oh, we got Carrot Top on tonight, man. He's got prop comedy going on. That's awesome. I'm wearing my pumpkin spice shirt because the weather is getting better, and I see that our guest is trying to call me. Don't call now, Daniel. Don't do it, because that'll happen, and then I'll get my face will get red. Let me call you. Speaking of our guest, he's an amazing guest. We're gonna call him in about 45 minutes. He is let me see if I get this right, the Digital Regional Manager for FEMA Region 6. Doesn't sound fascinating? Well, it is. He's a FEMA photographer, and he's been through some adventures lately with all the disasters. He's there before the first responders, and he's got a lot of tales to tell. And he flies drones, he takes pictures. We got a bunch of that. We got news out the waz. Jim, do you know what a waz is?
The wazoo.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, anybody who's in the know knows that the wazoo is the waz. I'm just shortening it. Yeah. But we've got news coming out of it. We got a whole bunch of new cameras being released. And I've got an announcement to make about our friend Danielle. All that. Plus the Raz, your viewer videos, which are absolutely amazeballs. Plus pigeon jerky. Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow. Yeah! And it's full of fiber to make them go.
Here we go.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky,
the Cadillac of processed meats. Yeah! Thank you, Pigeon Jerky. A fine live stream snack since 19... So what's new with you, Mr. Boshart?
Well, just trying to get some exercise in to get the leg back in shape to head back to work someday soon. Who knows when?
Right. And for those who don't know, your leg is all jacked up. It's jacked up. You sent me a picture, and I thought you sent me a cadaver leg. You're walking on that thing.
Yeah, well, it had some previous injuries, so this one just added more attractive scars, because chicks love scars.
Chicks love scars, man. Yeah. So, well, I hope you feel better.
Yeah.
And are you on the morphine tonight? Please.
No.
Damn. All right. So, oh, I see. Now we are gonna have the weekly Boshart, even though you're right there.
Live?
Yeah, we're gonna go live to the weekly Boshart here in just a little bit. And I see we've got some super chats coming in, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get this out of the way. And I have to tell you something. There's a video that a lot of you sent me. You're like, Ken, you're not gonna believe this. This is amazing. And I saw it, and it was amazing. And I reached out to the creator, and he has graciously allowed me to share part of it with you tonight. Okay? But in so doing, it's going to demonetize this stream. It is. It's because he's not using epidemic sound like everybody should be. And taking the music out of this video would just completely ruin it. So I'm going to intentionally demonetize this stream. And I even tested it. I even tested it. I was like, oh, really, YouTube? So that's what happens after I play this. But it is absolutely worth it, and it's really amazing. And he's very nice to let me share a little bit of it with you here tonight. I'll play that before the news. Okay? That said, I'm really going to need your help. Because if the video is demonetized, I still get the super chats. Yeah. And I think I hear that super chat train coming. I gotta tell you, just doing this show bi-weekly now, I'm barely able to keep the lights on, let me say. But I'll still do this show whether I have to do it on my phone from under a bridge. It's okay. But I really do appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Looking for 10 new members tonight. Remember, you can gift memberships. It's really easy. You just buy a gift membership, and then YouTube will dole those memberships out to those who have participated on the channel. So you can do that and really rack up the memberships, which helps me a great deal. So let me go ahead and go through these super chats. I want to thank all the Robs very much for the early super chats during the pre-show. Thank you very much. And I want to thank Rob Camarda for sending in this picture, because trees, they are dicks. And he's standing next to a tree expert truck right there. That's awesome. So there's a link in the description. You can also help the channel that way by buying a Trees Are Dick shirt. But very first, let me thank Philip Koshat with $5. He said, found this under the couch, are drinking and shooting pool. Have a great show, Ken. Catch you on the replay. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. So far, no new members. No pressure. Like I said, you know, I'll do this for free, but it sure does help to grease the wheels. Ken Torbeck, $2 from Ken. Hurricane Danielle is getting married. Yes, that's the announcement that I wanted to make. Yes, here she is with her dude. And you can see there that he bought her a ring so big she has to wear it on her wrist. So Danielle is going for marriage 3.0. And I wish her the best of luck. Ken, by the way, I have to share this. I filmed a segment in a laundromat, and I drove my cop car there, which is the drone patrol. 3 different municipalities showed up and said, "What's the deal with the car?" And I said, "Oh, well, that's my patrol car." And they said, "Are you a police officer?" And I said, "No, I'm the drone patrol, as you can see from my official drone patrol car." And then one of them started snickering and asked me about my lights. And I said, "Those lights are amber. It's totally legal. In fact, I have something for you." And I went into my glove box in the cop car, and I pulled out the buttons that Ken Torbeck made for me for Minefield. I had a bunch left over that I give to kids with the Drone Patrol star on them. And I gave them out to the cops, and I said, "You're all deputized. You're all in the Drone Patrol now." And they just started laughing. So thank you, Ken. that went a long way for saving my skin.
I sure did.
Punisher, $5. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And Dynadrone. Hi, Ken and Jim. You know me, buddy. We do, Dynadrone. Look, Mom, a drone. $5. Formerly King Herod the Great One. Did I get it right? Thank you, Look, Mama Drone, which is also a great username. Randall Stewart with $1.99. Thank you very much. And a little fox there. Very nice. Oh, okay. All right, you guys are the super chat train is starting to get some passengers. Yeah. 6 new members. Okay, hold on a second. Northside Hawk, thank you very much. Grumpy Vlogger with the $5. Well, hope this helps with your co-host. Yes, I will give that $4.99 to Boshart so that he can get some more fentanyl. It's the only thing keeping him going. Thank you very much, Grumpy Vlogger. Northside Hawk with, I think that's an Australian, $3, right? Maybe an Aussie $3. Thank you very much, Northside Hawk. Uncle Bill's Toys, $20 from Uncle Bill. Thank you very much. You know Uncle Bill, don't you?
Certainly do.
Yep. And Avada drink. Jim knows. What's that about? What's that? Well, you got some secret club going on?
On Sunday night on Bill's stream, we played the Avada game. Every time somebody said the word Avada, because it's Avada this, Avada that, he was drinking his booze and I was drinking my beers, so we got hammered.
All right. Well, Avada.
It's just Coke tonight, Ken.
Now don't drive. Eric Swanson, $5, chipping in for the demonetized stream. Cheers. Yeah. If you just joined, this stream will be demonetized because of a video that I'm going to play and not change the music.
And not because of me.
Not because of him, no. Drone Rob, gifted 5 new memberships. Thank you very much, Drone Rob. That is fantastic. Now we're up to 7. Let's see who else joined. Zeb Meat. Hey, Zeb Meat. Good to have you here again. $10 for a portion of the electric bill. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Zeb Meat. You guys are also very generous. I really do appreciate it. $10 from John Scott. Happy TNL, he says. Ken Torbeck just gifted 1 membership. Thank you. And again, these are handed out by YouTube randomly to people on the stream. And Bob Casey says, look out for those trees, of course. My goodness, okay. WHM3, $20. Thank you very much. He says, for some smelly candles to save on the electricity bill. Yeah, I need to get some candles. But do guys that live by themselves buy candles? Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Because I feel like if I bought candles, I'd have to buy potpourri, then I'd get some wainscoting, and then I'd have to buy a cat. Yeah. Might as well go the full route, right? Arco Drone Solutions, $5. Ovaltine, Chubby Adolescent. That's another reference to the movie that Jim hasn't watched that everybody else has. Don't mention it, Jim, because that's in the membership content that we just recorded that I will post tomorrow. You will not believe the movie that all of you have seen, but Jim has not seen. I made a reference.
Ashamed.
If you know what I'm talking about, be sure to drink your Ovaltine. You know what I'm talking about. He hasn't seen it, which is mind-blowing. $10 from Bud's brother, Jack Weiser. Thank you very much, Jack. Great show, Ken, and a super guest. Thank you very much. Mudball, hey. Are you a new member, Mudball? You haven't been a member? What the hell's up with that? 8 new members now. Thank you, Mudball. And don't forget, you can get another membership for your puppet. Retro Shots, $5. Thank you so much for your videos. They've been great. Looking at the membership next. Yeah, I think it's only like $2. And you get all the extra content. And you know what? It's tax deductible. You can deduct a membership to my channel on your taxes. You can deduct that $1.99 if you're that cheap. No. Look, Mama Drone, another $2. Look out, Mom. It's Ken, he says. Joe Little, $4.99 with a cool little cartoon there. Thank you very much. He didn't say anything, but he sent that. Two pounds. Whoosh, pound it. Joseph Moreland Carter, thank you very much. Ken, you're my hero after Superman. And Jeff too. Kim Fused FPV. Yeah, Kim. She's always around. She is very active in the community. $10 from her. Bring on the demonetization. You're not going to believe this video. It's amazing. There is a link in the description if you want a sneak peek. Shandolamite, $4.20. Not sure what that number's about. Jim, any ideas what $4.20 is about?
I've heard rumors, but I don't really know for sure.
Okay. Place It Here. Thank you very much for the $10. Avata! Time for some more drinkage. Thank you very much. Paul McDonald is a new member. That's up to 8. Could we possibly get the goal of 10 members by the end of this
I hope so.
Super Chat train? That would be fantastic. Thank you very much, Paul. $20 from Leonard Oglesby. This might help with the lights and some battery charging. I'll give you a hint as to what I'm filming this weekend. I charged up 3 Phantom 3 batteries. I will say no more, but it's going to be a fun video. Good evening, Ken and Jim. He says, this is definitely going to be a legendary TNL. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. New member, Retro Shots. Hey, we're up to 9. Just one more and we can get our goal of 10. My goodness. I don't think that's ever happened before. See what you're doing? You're bringing the good luck, Jim.
I think so.
Yeah, you are. Unlimited Vertical with a Canadian $5. I think that's like real money, isn't it? It's almost like real money.
Darn right.
Except the quarters, because I think they're magnetic, right?
Yes.
Are all Canadian quarters magnetic?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm here for the Canadian content. Well, thank you. And I'm sorry in advance.
Yeah.
Little Sharp Boshart with a Canadian $2. Thanks. Is he in the other room?
No, he's at his place.
Oh, okay. Here's some Monopoly money. Yeah. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Robert Rittenhouse, $5. He says, yo, Ken, do it. We all love you, Ken, and all of your co-hosts. Thank you, Robert. Very much appreciated. And the Punisher comes in as number 10. Members, thank you very much. 10. My goodness. Once again, thank you everybody for all the support. Now, just because that super chat train went by doesn't mean that, anytime from here until the end of the show, you can, you know what I mean. Anyway, thank you. Wow, 10 members. That's fantastic. How do I reward thee? Let's see. Do we want to see the demonetization video, which is really cool, or do we want the weekly Boshart? You decide.
You know what? As much as I'm rooting for myself, I'm really questioning your choice of demonetizing.
By the way,
it hurts me. It hurts me.
That is such a great username. Thanks for the $1.99. 7 spliffs. Wait on. Hold on. Yeah, by the way, our buddy from Fly High FPV, Dave, is in Jamaica right now. Did you know that? He sent me a picture. I should have shared it, but I don't have it. It's just him smoking it up. Thank you, 7 spliffs. And now, hey, up to 11 members. Reynolds RC, welcome to the Pigeon Jerky Gang. You have all the rights and privileges now that you have become a member. And you're a cool kid with that little heron bird logo next to your name. All right, so what do we decide? Do we want the demonetization video or Boshart right now? Which one? It looks like they're leaning Boshart.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, all right.
I love you all. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, I'll play the really cool video that everybody wanted me to play. It's an FPV video after the news, but first, let's go up and check out the weekly Boshart, everyone.
Hi, everybody. Uncle Extra Medium back again for another episode of the weekly Boshart.
Yes.
Did you hear what happened to the man who slipped on a bra? He fell into a booby trap. Ken, this one's right up your alley. Why don't monsters eat ghosts?
Why?
Because they taste like sheet. And I just invented a telepathically controlled air freshener.
Uh-huh.
It makes sense when you think about it.
Oh, God.
If your wife won't make you coffee, is that grounds for divorce?
And what are your feelings about that, Mr. Horse?
No, sir, I don't like it.
Did you hear about the naked man that went to a costume party with a girl on his back?
Ah.
He said, I'm a turtle. And well, who's that on your back? And he said, oh, that's Michelle.
Michelle.
It's my wife's birthday next week, and she's been leaving jewelry catalogs all over the house. So I bought her a magazine rack.
Loser.
And now here's a quick one, because as usual, we're running out of time. If I ever found a sleeping vampire, I wouldn't stake him through the heart. I would draw a big penis on his forehead with permanent marker. He'd never find out. He can't see his reflection. And on that note, and bye.
Wow, that Uncle Medium.
I don't know where he gets those from, but I'll tell you, some of them are knee slappers.
They are. And you guys, I don't know if you ever noticed, but he might be your doppelganger. You guys, you look similar. Now, before we get to the news, and I know Jeff's watching, and he just threw his arms up in the air. He doesn't know I can see him, but I can. I want to do a little thing, and let me know in the chat. I want to know who wore it best. Let me get some sexy music, because this has to be settled once and for all. All right? So who wore it best? Here is the original sexy newsman right here. Right? Everybody knows this. There's a t-shirt available. And then Mr. Boshart, well, he's got this.
Woo!
So who wore it better? Let me know in the comments. Is it Jeff, the original OG, or is it the clowny copycat?
From GQ.
That's right. Or from CQ, from Clown Quarterly or whatever. So let me know. Boshart for the win. Kim Fuse says Boshart. You know, and female votes count twice, by the way. I've seen my demographics. It's a sausage party. So, ladies, if you want to vote, your vote counts twice. Let's see. We got Boshart. We got Jeff. People are saying Jeff. Gary H. wants Jeff. Oh, they want to see him again. All right. So here's Jeff. And here's the Boshart. Who is sexier? Let's see. We got Boshart.
Wow.
Jeff, we got a lot of Jeff. It's leaning Boshart. I think maybe it's because you're here. Right?
And I've got some insider information.
What is it?
We're talking about Alexis.
Yeah.
I think we did find out the answer, which one she likes best, because she got one of your clown shirts.
Oh, okay.
Of the extra media.
I will say that I think that the winner is probably the Boshart. And I'm sorry, I know Jeff is disappointed.
He's crying.
There is one thing that we can do to make this picture a little sexier. You ready for this?
Uh-oh.
3, 2, 1. Yeah! There you go. That's how it's done. Woohoo!
Wow.
Yeah.
I am envious.
Yeah.
Envious.
And now let's get into the news.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
Let's head into the drone newsosphere, where Jeff Sills is waiting to give us all the news, and there's a lot of it, sir, you sexy man.
Oh, God. Okay, great. All right. So apparently there's a whole bunch of new action cams coming, starting with the Hero 11 Black.
Yes, here is a little bit more about that. Is everybody excited about this thing? Or is it just an incremental improvement? I think this is going to be a major improvement because of the sensor size for FPV people. It does a lot of great stuff. It does 4K 120 frames a second. My goodness. So this is really cool. Jeff, your thoughts? Jeff, your thoughts.
It's another action camera. I mean,
It is.
So, I mean, if it works better than the previous ones and lasts longer, if there's actually improvement in like the duration or the build quality, then great.
Right.
You know, when they start throwing just more features at it, it's like, yay, I want a better camera.
Right.
You know, so.
Now, the other camera that's coming out, of course, and I don't know who was first. I'm guessing it was probably DJI was first, but this is the Osmo Action 3.
Ultra durable, professional grade action camera designed to go beyond limits.
What do you guys in the chat think? Do you think the mechanism that holds the camera is better on the Osmo or the GoPro? I kind of like the little things that flip down and flip up in the GoPro.
Switch things up.
But
I guess it's going to come down
look at that. You can TikTok it. Oh, the hell with that. Vertical video instantly. Look at that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Your thoughts?
Oh, no. Ken will absolutely love the vertical video capabilities of the camera and the fact that it has all the little clippity-doo-dah things that he can immediately move it around, because Ken never uses a static camera at all.
No. You have to have the clippity-doo-dahs. Now, I probably will get a GoPro 11. I love the GoPros. I still love my original Osmo Actions. I still have those. But there is one.
But there's one problem though. The Black is really big. I think you probably would want something a bit smaller, wouldn't you?
Thank you for that segue, sir. Oh my goodness. You're a professional broadcaster, yes.
Yes.
Because
thank you very much. I'm going
because
to use my announcer voice.
This thing looks interesting. This is an 11 Black Mini, no screens. And I was actually talking with some of my FPV friends, and they said that this is going to be really cool. It's not session sized. We all miss the sessions, right? But you have to sacrifice a little bit of room to get all that stabilization and all that, the sensor size and the juicy, electronic dip-de-doos that you want in this camera. But this is going to be on top of a lot of FPV quads. So people in the chat, are you excited about that? That looks interesting, doesn't it? pretty durable.
Yeah, I think the 11 mini is going to be great for FPVs, but you know, if you're vlogging or anything like that, you're going to still want the screen on the front.
Yeah, or if you're doing some kind of action stuff where you know the camera's going to get banged up, or you just don't need a screen, or weight is a concern.
Yeah.
But one more thing that I can tell you, and I don't know if you've heard about this, because you remember everybody loves these GoPro sessions. This is session 5, right? I can confirm there's going to be a session 6. Oh,
That'll be cool.
won't it? Won't it? You may have heard the rumors about it. So I've heard 70 grams around thereabout in weight. So that is exciting. I don't know if it's going to be the same size, so it might not fit in your old mounts. But yeah, I know everybody in the FPV community misses the sessions. Even the session 5s are hard to get, even refurbished.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of equipment, before we get off of this, Jim, have you experienced the goggles too?
No, I haven't.
Jeff, have you?
Nope.
They'll change your life. They're 1080 OLED screen, and you know they come with the Avata, and it is absolutely amazing. They're lighter, but right now they're not backwards compatible. I can confirm that they will become backwards compatible with air units and all the things you use your V2s and V1s with by around December. That was the rumor. So
Interesting.
yeah,
I've never had a ride along, so I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, I've been using, I still fly with my V1 goggles, and it's amazing. But I put the goggles 2 on, and I thought, I can't wear those with my glasses. You know, it's how good could it be? But the diopters in there, you can dial it in. You can dial it in perfect. And then you're not weighed down with your glasses. They don't fog up. They are really impressive. Now, I will tell you this. The only way to get those is if you buy an Avata, right?
Jesus.
No. I checked on the DJI site. They are reserving now where you can buy the goggles, but you have to get that stupid motion controller, which is just, it's not for me, the motion controller, but they are really pushing those motion controllers. So they know people want to buy the goggles. So you get a motion controller with it, and it's like $759 reserved now if you want that, but you can buy the goggles separately, which is another indication that they will become backwards compatible. So that is great news.
Yeah, I mean, you could just take the motion controller and put it in the drawer, there by the front door of the house, and you don't have to worry about it anymore.
eBay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so on with the news. The Ministry of Culture in India recently organized a drone show at Delhi's India Gate. And this is it's sped up, I believe, 3 times, because obviously these things run considerably long. This particular show ran for 3 consecutive days as part of their celebration. And it was a very spectacular event. I thought they did a good job with it.
Yeah, it's not bad, but with these cluster drone shows, as the train you can hear it coming.
Yep.
The resolution matters. Whether it's 1,000 of them or 500, it really does make a difference how many there are. And one day we'll have photoreal. We'll have enough in the sky to where we can do actual photographs and stuff. Hope I live long enough for that.
Yeah. All right. So Healthcare Logistics, UAS, is a consortium of, airports in partnership with the NHS Scotland to establish a new drone-based medical distribution network. They have £10.1 million in funding. And this innovation is part of the CAELUS, CAELUS launch for medical distribution. And so these partners, which include the University of Strathclyde, NETS, NHS, Scotland, and Skyports, all collaborating with the goal of providing Scotland's first national drone network capable of delivering crucial medical supplies across the country, even including remote communities.
By the way, I want more drone news coming out of the Netherlands, just to see how Jeff pronounces it.
Yeah, I'll get in touch with one of the Siri or Google and figure out what it's supposed to sound like.
Yeah,
because it's Strathclyde, Strathclyde. So
yeah. No, I have trouble pronouncing the UK's shires. Worcestershire, just all the shires. I can't do it. Yeah.
All right. Next in the news, the U.S. Forest Service in the Sawtooth National Forest in Idaho has issued a warning to drone pilots to stay away from the wildfires after 2 recent incursions in the area where one got extremely close to firefighting helicopters that were actually in flight. The Ross Fork fire has reached the size of 37,602 acres as of September 12th, and it's growing by 375 acres a day. 701 personnel are currently fighting the fire. It's only about 13% contained. But these drones that were flying near there forced them to land all of the aircraft, which thus delayed the ability for them to be able to get the support for the ground teams to be able to fight the fire. It's just a stupid thing, and you just got to keep drones away from fires.
And you have to keep reminding people because nobody has any common sense.
No.
Because they think, oh, my little drone's not going to bother a great big helicopter or any of those big strong firemen, but they do. They don't know what you're up to. They don't know you're a good guy. Just don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it. All right, so outreach.
Hold on. Jeff, are you chewing gum?
Yes.
Spit it out.
No.
Spit it out, Jeff. That's very unprofessional. No.
I'm not going to do it.
No.
I'm not going to do it.
Spit it out.
Spit
it out, Jeff.
It's new gum. No.
Spit it out. You can't chew gum. You can't be a newsman and chew gum. Am I right in the chat?
Does it still have flavor?
Spit it out.
Yes. Yeah, it still has a lot of flavor. Yeah.
Spit it out, Jeff.
Okay.
He just fake spit it out. Jeff, if you spit it out, I'll give you $20.
Oh, okay. Well, the $20 first, obviously.
Oh, dude. See now.
Yeah, I'm smart.
Now everybody watching this can see nothing else but you chewing. Come on, Jeff. Seriously.
All right. Whatever.
Oh.
Child. He'll have gum in his mouth. So anyway.
Yeah.
Outreach Robotics, a Quebec startup, has started a new drone program protecting flora through drone innovation. This startup is working out of Hawaii, and the Mamba is, I guess, the system. It's a complete conservation life cycle for organisms located in hard-to-reach areas and areas that are difficult to collect. So these drones would assist in being able to save endangered plants that grow on the cliffs that are difficult and or dangerous to go and try to do manually to repopulate or repollinate the flora.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So, and it'll do everything that the people are doing just with drones. And of course, if you look at the cliff, those are dangerous cliffs. I think it's really cool that the drone does this for you.
Yeah, that's cool. I dated a girl named Flora once. Yeah. There's got to be sisters somewhere named Flora and Fauna. There's just got to be.
Did she smell like a flower?
There's got to be some hippie parent named their twin daughters Flora and Fauna. Somewhere there's got to be. Anyway, hippies. Freaking hippies!
So Antoine Boshart is well known for his particular...
No,
his name.
No, that's not. No, we're not going to let that slide. What's his name again?
Antoine.
Antoine what?
Boshart.
Okay.
or Boshart, is well known for his particular approach to mountain biking. And they recently got some absolutely fabulous FPV footage of him at the bike park in Chateau.
Hold on. Let's see what this knucklehead's name is. It is Boshart, isn't it? Yeah, I stand corrected.
I'm not lying.
You know, he got teased in high school, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's got to be buffet or something French. It's got to be. There's no way it's Boshart. Boshart.
Silent T.
God, I can imagine being in high school. I'd still be in a locker if my last name was Boshart. I mean, Boshart is bad enough.
Yeah. You're right, Ken. It wasn't fun growing up, I'll tell you.
I'm sorry, man. I love it when talents like this get together. The talent of the mountain bike person and then the talent of the FPV pilot. It makes magic like this. This is great.
The footage that he's gotten is amazing, but every so often you'll see, like right there where another camera has caught where the drone is, like right on him. It's just amazing. I love the work that they did on this.
Yeah, it's really good.
For those of your audience that are big FPV buffs, this is definitely a worthy video to go and check out.
Oh, right into the tree.
Right into the tree. All right, so next in the news, we have something that was a cool story. The Irving Police Department recently used a drone to track down a suspect.
You can run, but you can't hide. Irvine police using a drone to catch a robbery suspect. The man was also wanted for violating a restraining order. Police launched the drone as the man started jumping fences and running through a neighborhood. And using that drone, the officers were able to track him down just a few minutes later.
Are there more dumbasses today, or are we just seeing them because we have drones and cameras everywhere? Because I imagine, like in the 1820s, there were still knuckleheads doing stuff, but there were no cameras or drones or anything flying. They're just doing it and not getting caught, right?
They could hide on the roof then, not now.
Right? Yeah. I'll hide from the police on this rooftop. Not now, dummies.
Yeah, I mean, if the police helicopter wasn't in the area, then yeah, they may have a higher chance of maybe getting away. All right, well, but the drone also prevents them from needing to flood the area with, hundreds of cops. They can put the drone up and keep control of the guy, figure out where he's going, and direct resources more effectively.
So drones take jobs away?
No.
No?
Okay. All right, so next we have... this is out of Phoenix. No, actually, this is Cartsville, Georgia-based. Phoenix Air is an unmanned system that is being used to
Jeff.
Having
Jeff,
a brain fart.
Jeff, put your gun back in.
No.
If it helps, put your gun back in.
No. So Phoenix Air is an unmanned system that is being used to do utility line inspections. And they have a permission to be able to fly beyond visual line of sight, which is really important because they recently broke a record for any company. They have investigated or done inspections for 13,000 miles of utility line. Just one company. And their inspection flights are under the Excel Energy Certificate or a waiver for beyond visual line of sight. And they have visual observers along the route of the flight. And they are hoping to be able to get to the 18,000 mark, which is Excel's full transmission infrastructure. So they are going to basically beat their own record. It'll be really cool to watch.
All right.
Telephone wires are dicks.
Wires are dicks. But so are trees.
Wow. All right. So apparently a bunch of crazy people that have nothing better to do than make weird, obnoxious things go out to the desert and take copious amounts of drugs and alcohol with them. Right. And they call it Burning Man.
Yeah.
And this year, Burning Man decided it would be a fabulous idea to do a drone show.
Yeah, it would.
Looks cool.
You ever been to Burning Man?
No.
No? No.
Yeah. So this is their drone show, and I would imagine that there was a bunch of people on the ground going, "Wow,
yeah,
it's really cool."
Expand your mind, Jeff. Expand your mind, man.
Yeah, they used 1,000 drones for their performance for the 2022 Burning Man. So
that's good resolution.
Yeah.
But you know you're having a bad trip if suddenly, I don't know, God is staring at you. Bruh.
Oh my God!
Oh, it took too
into my soul.
It took too much mescaline. That is really cool, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a good job. The visuals are really impressive. But then, of course, if you've ever seen videos from Burning Man, everything out there is just over the top bizarre. From the vehicles that they drive around to the buildings and all of the inventions that people bring out there. It's just it's a really, really weird place.
You should go, Jeff. You really should. It would it would change your whole outlook.
No.
You should go.
I'm going to put my gun back in and stop it. All right. So we would be remiss if we did not share with you yet another exciting video from the Ukraine.
Yes.
This time, a Ukrainian recon unit found a Russian tank, and they bombed it.
With a drone.
Yes.
Blew it up real good.
They blew that thing up real good. Now you can't.
They're getting better with this. They really are.
Yeah, they are. The bombs that they can drop aren't that big, but boy, they are precise with them.
Yeah, they are very precise. And there's a couple of videos I know. One I think a couple of weeks back where the tank doors were open on the top, and they got the bomb right into the inside of the tank, and it cooked off immediately. I mean, the whole thing just immediately vaporized. It was insane. So
yeah, I don't know why that's so satisfying in a sad war kind of way, I mean, because war is sad, but at least we're getting.
You never know what you're going to see, man.
Yeah.
You really don't.
Yeah.
So speaking about wars, one of the big problems with wars, obviously, is the fact that countries use landmines. And to go out and find landmines is always traditionally been an exceptionally dangerous job. People lose their lives every year going through and clearing old minefields. Researchers have developed a new remote sensing drone that will actually help detect landmines that are hidden underneath the surface and help identify to avoid these bombs.
Different types of landmines, anti-personnel mines, anti-tank mines, and we're doing this through remote sensing and drones. Currently, most of humanitarian demining is manual, so this is a beep and prod method where we have metal detectors, lay out grids, and you're able to scan a metal detector really low down to the ground and poke it to see if there is a mine there. It can be quite dangerous, and we want to really increase the efficiency of this task. It can take a very long time to clear a field that has absolutely no mines in it. So we want to be able to find a field that actually does have mines and make that a high priority of clearance. Drones are relatively safe. We don't have to step in the field to assess it. So we're flying over, taking surveys of minefields, and then we're using machine learning to help us automate the detection. Where we want to go with this project is be able to detect many types of cluster munitions and landmines. So the total goal would be to fly over with different sensors, either a thermal sensor, multispectral, or visual, input the imagery into the algorithm, and it'll output the coordinates of where different mines lay, and it'll also say what type of mine they are.
The end goal is to give a nonprofit demining organization a big Pelican case with a computer that's designed just to process this data, and drones and sensors that are designed just to take pictures of mines.
That is fan-frickin-tastic. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Man, that what a great thing. Mines have been, long after the wars were over, the mines tend to kill more people just from litter. Wasn't it somebody from the UK let me know, wasn't Princess Diana's, wasn't she into the clearing minefields? That was one of her things that she did.
One of her projects.
Yeah. Oh, it's so terrible, these horrible injuries to innocent people. I love that. I love that. Drones.
Metal detecting drone.
Yeah, drones are awesome.
All right, so the Jetson one is a drone that we've showcased on the show, and this is a drone that is available. You can buy it. It's one that you can fly around. They have opened up a new R&D and limited production facility in Arezzo, Tuscany. This airport is going to be home to their client experience center and a pilot school where they will welcome guests and who will fly assigned chassis number test units starting in April of 2023. They are looking for, I guess, investors, but they have secured already $8 million of investment and look to secure another $10 million in the coming months to be able to take this project to full production. And you will be able to buy and be taught how to fly a Jetson 1, your own personal flying drone.
That looks so fun, but I don't know if I would fly it like too high, like I would fly it as like a foot off the ground. I don't want to fly higher than I'm willing to fall. You know what I mean?
Here's the interesting thing. Once they start mass production, they will make these things available in the United States, and it is built specifically to comply with the existing FAA regulations. So this is a FAA certified machine.
Wow. And eventually somebody's going to put one into Acro. Somebody will hack it. They will. Oh, they absolutely will, because look, motorcycle riders, when you first get your motorcycle, you're like really careful, right, Jeff? Motorcycle rider? And now that you've had yours for a while, you start to get more confident. You're like, yeah, I could take this turn a little faster. That's what's going to happen with this. They're going to be like, you know what? Let's make this a little faster. Let's make it, I don't know, bank harder. And eventually we'll have like acrobatics teams, like the Blue Angels doing this stuff. Human
let's
acro.
Start those super chats so Ken can buy one.
Now I'll be too old by the time that happens. I'll be like, strap me in. I'll be one of those stories that they do. When you hear 98-year-old Ermagrod Johnson parachuted out of a plane today. And
I would pay cash money to watch you fly around in your own Jetson 1. That would be a absolute insane thing.
I wouldn't want to ride in it. I'd want to pilot it.
I think you should sign up for the guest center and go to Tuscany and fly one.
Oh,
get your passport, Ken. Let's go. Send you over.
I would do it. I don't have enough pull for that.
All right. So next in the news, in the Battle of Mosul 6 years ago, we saw the first use of homemade explosive-laden drones that were attacking our forces. The Pentagon was begrudgingly forced to accept that this is a new weapon of warfare for which there was very little defense. They have since posted some videos recently, and this is a photograph from one of the videos of the U.S. Army's National Training Center, where they have developed 40 drone swarms that are all equipped with cameras, the Miles gear, and they're able to go out and simulate lethal munition drops to train the troops in defense and acquisition and being able to see these things. And they're also using this same technology to learn or to be able to teach troops to be able to drive swarms of these quadcopters that would essentially become the next version of our artillery.
So it's like a drone light show that attacks you.
It's a drone swarm.
Yeah, same thing, right? Yeah. It's the same thing. One entertains you, one kills you.
The hell up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, very interesting technology. I look forward to hearing more about it, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see some video in the future.
All right.
All right. So, an Alabama company recently decided that they needed to develop a new tracker that can actually take control of suspicious drones. SAIC dates to Huntsville's first technology era and presented on Wednesday one of the most modern technical challenges of countering unmanned aerial systems, or CAUS, and they put this new system, I guess, in place so that the Defense Department, Customs, the FAA, federal prisons, the Transportation Security Administration, all of them could, I guess, buy into this program and be able to neutralize drones and stop drones from being in areas that they don't want them to be. This doesn't shoot down the drone or destroy the drone. It detects it, it tracks it, it classifies what type of drone it is, and then it will jam it, take over the flight characteristics, and fly the drone to a safe area where it can be recovered, and or if it's weaponized, that it can be disarmed.
Wow. Your thoughts, Jim?
So it takes over control of your drone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would that have anything to do with remote ID? They could find out just from that.
Oh, this is beyond remote ID.
Terribly.
They're just trying to get all the cell phones and cocaine for themselves.
Yeah, the system is a limitation of 6 miles, so it can detect and take over drones that are within range of about 6 miles of the system.
Yeah.
So this would be localized to specific areas, and if you think about it, the no-fly zones are usually about 5-6 miles in radius. So it's essentially designed to set up and jam no-fly zones.
This news is an hour long.
Yes. And if I can go a little bit longer.
Go ahead.
Here we go.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So recently, the chair of County Democratic Party stepped down because he was charged with shooting down a drone that was being used to inspect power lines near his home in Eddyville. The News Time reported last week that the Consumer Power Incorporated was using the drone to inspect its transmission lines. They had notified the entire area weeks prior that they were going to be doing these surveys. As the pilots were conducting an investigation along a power pole, they noticed that they were, seeing the drone act funny. They were hearing pops in the background, and then the drone fell to the ground. When it fell to the ground, they had the bullets had pierced the battery, started a fire. They showed up, were able to put the fire out, but it destroyed the $25,000 drone and was a complete and total loss.
Yeah.
They reported this to the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office. Now, while they were putting the fire out, this gentleman thought it would be a great idea to approach them and ask what happened.
Hold on a second. I just got this from my producer that doesn't exist. We do have an artist approximation of this guy that shot the drone down. Okay.
Okay.
That's approximation.
Well, he actually went up to them while they were putting the fire out and asked them what happened. When they told him that someone interfered with the drone in flight and that they were doing inspections and it was a legal flight, the man quickly and very surreptitiously disappeared. The police department was then able to track the vehicle because it was described by the two pilots as a white hatchback.
Right.
They tracked the vehicle back to the guy's house, and when they went to speak with him, he was arrested. He fired at the drone with a .22 caliber rifle that had a suppressor on it. He was arrested, and I'm looking to see the charges that they put against him. So he was booked into the Lincoln County Jail on a Class C felony account of criminal mischief, a violation of the Organized Revised Statute 837995 involving unmanned systems, crimes against unmanned systems. But he's also been turned over to the FAA because the FAA has a couple of really good laws about shooting down aircraft. And needless to say, this guy is going to be in a lot of trouble.
The crux of the whole thing, and I read about this, was that he couldn't understand why he couldn't shoot drones down over his own property.
Yes. Yeah. He was completely oblivious to it.
So that's a hard lesson learned.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hard lesson learned.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
What's next, Jeff? Let's wrap it up.
The last thing is yet another thing you shouldn't do with drones, because a Southern California mother recently was concerned about a drone hovering near her daughter's balcony.
This Southern California mother is understandably concerned after spotting a drone hovering near her daughter's balcony.
She said, I didn't hear it because she had the TV on. So she, for her not to know that that was just sitting there viewing, which she's in there, I don't want her seen. I don't want anyone that close.
She told KCBS's Michelle Guile it's not the first time they spotted the device near their home.
That's an easy way to peeping Tom. I mean, if they can come right into your window and be looking in, that's a problem.
After calling police and posting about the incident on Nextdoor, many residents feared criminals were using drones to scope out houses and were curious about their rights.
Well, it's an invasion of privacy. The laws are kind of catching up with the technology now, fortunately. So you could have a drone that's in, half a mile away, videotaping somebody in their bathroom or bedroom and be in violation of the civil code section. It's also a violation of the penal code.
California law drone regulation states, no drone pilot can enter the airspace of persons to capture images without consent, nor can they take photos or record videos of persons engaged in personal, private, or familial activities without approval.
Yeah, that's not true. By the way, that whole story goes to show you how out of touch our news agencies are as far as drone B-roll. I mean, I think we can all recognize drones from a decade ago in there, right?
Yep. Yeah. I was really impressed that they had that vision system functioning. That was really, really well done.
Yeah.
That was. Yeah.
The person putting that story together just typed in, let's see, drone B-roll. That looks like a drone. We'll toss that in there, whatever. Anyway, peeping Tom drones. What was that thing?
But from one aspect of this, we do know that there have been cases of drones that were used to spot out places to rob. There was actually several groups that were caught using drones to case houses that they wanted to rob. Sure.
There's nefarious drone owners, but I'm telling you, this is bullshit.
Yeah, that's where they went completely off the rails on this. Because. Yeah, that doesn't.
Again, this is what our buddy Ryan LaTourette has been fighting to set precedent. This kind of local trying to usurp the FAA bullshit. Sorry, kids, but that's just are we gonna leave it like that? That's it? Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look, our guest is standing by, but Jeff, thank you so much for the news. Appreciate it.
Thanks for stopping by. Now get out.
All right. We got to love that, Jeff. And now, here is Mr. Jim Boshart with the first joke of the evening.
Okay. Lizard. Is there a gecko in here?
What happened to you, buddy?
I don't know.
There you are. Oh, thanks, Skype, for being awesome.
Did we miss that one?
Oh, no. It's just this new version of Skype. Give me another joke. We got to bring our guest in, Daniel Rojas.
All right. When my wife is depressed, I let her color in my tattoos. She just wants a shoulder to crayon.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Oh, you're kidding.
To crayon?
To crayon.
You got another one?
Yeah. Did you know that chemists have the best love lives? It's because they do it on the table periodically.
Periodically. Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need another one?
Well, I think he's coming in. I think. Nope. Damn it, son of a bitch. All right. This happened last time, and my face is getting red because Skype sucks balls! We're going to have our guest here in a minute. Do not call me Daniel, or I will lose my shit. Please don't call me sir. Thank you. I need to take a moment. I need some emergency Raz. This is what I need. I just need some emergency Raz. Thank you. Do not No audio. Now we're back with audio. Everything is good in the world. Thank you for letting me know about the no audio. Just sit back and relax. And I'm going to fart in the Raz if you don't mind. All right. Now we're back. All right. Nobody call me on Skype. I will lose my mind. And I'll need to be institutionalized. Stop it, Daniel. Stop it. All right. Please stand by. This is going to be awesome. Got to get Boshart back. All right. Getting the Boshart back. Hey, Daniel, can you hold on for just a second, buddy? All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Awesome.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you. Welcome to the show. Thank you very much for being patient for just a minute. Let me see if I can get my co-host back.
Sure.
Let me go ahead and do this. Skype sucks balls. Skype sucks the balls. Do. Stand by for awesome. Did I lose them both? No, you're still there, Daniel?
I'm here.
Okay. All right. I don't think that microphone that you're wearing is working.
Okay.
I'm hearing you from across the room. Waiting for the Boshart.
I'm hearing you from across the room. How about now?
Yeah, and you can, if you'll stop the... I'm getting an echo. Oh, I'm in hell. Oh, I'm truly in hell. Hey, Boshart, welcome back. All right, we got it.
Oh,
everybody freeze. Don't do anything. All right. Give me an audio test there, Mr. Rojas.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can hear you. That'll work. Hey, welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much for being on. Now, did I get your title right? You are the Digital Regional Manager for FEMA Region 6.
That was close.
Oh, what did I miss?
Digital Media Manager for FEMA Region 6.
Didn't I say that?
No.
Nah.
Sort of. Close enough.
Anyway, so tell people what it is that you do for FEMA.
I am the photographer, videographer. I hate that word, but anyway. And I'm assigned to. I get dispatched to the 5-state region of Region 6 for FEMA. I go out and shoot disaster before, during, and then I stay afterwards. My longest, I could be deployed anywhere from a week to 4 months.
Oh my goodness!
In a particular place.
And many people possibly didn't realize that FEMA even needed photographers. What is the purpose?
Mainly, what we do is what we call POP, proof of performance. Basically, where your tax dollars are going. Of course, we all pay taxes, and when the FEMA, when we receive funds, we are, of course, try to be as best taking care of the government's of people's funds, and so we make sure it gets to the right people who need it the most.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and so you're going to a lot of disasters.
Yes,
and that's. I mean, you know, with the wildfires and floods and hurricanes and tornadoes. I mean, any kind of, like, leeches. I mean, just anything, just any kind of natural disaster.
Any domestic disaster.
And what?
Lava flow, hurricane, earthquakes, freezes, snowstorms, things like that. What
part of the country is Region 6?
Region 6 is the 5-state region of New Mexico, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, and Texas.
Okay. Now, I have some pictures here from you. And this is... It's the wildfire, obviously. So this is... So you'd get there sometimes even before the first responders, right?
Oh, no. Actually, I'm on this particular fire. That's the New Mexico fire. I'm in the north part of the state. I get escorted with the U.S. Forestry Service. We work in conjunction with them, and there's definitely a no-fly zone.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you flying? Are you doing drone stuff too, or just stills? Just like
No,
on
I
the
do
ground?
video, drones, and everything like that. But during wildfires, they're doing airdrops. So you definitely there's a TFR going on. So we definitely can't do that.
This is all just heartbreaking stuff. How do you deal with that personally, seeing all this tragedy all the time?
You just have to compartmentalize it because you're there. You just got to stay focused with what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying there to help people out, make sure they get everything that we can supply to them. And then, if you need to break down, just we have people within FEMA that take care of us. We have about 20,000 people within FEMA, and they all do different things to help us out, whether we want to do what I do or help us out, support us out in the field.
So, Jim, you look like you have a question.
Yes, that last picture, it looked like the fire was over and done with, so then you could use a drone. What drone do you use?
Well, we don't. The fire was not done with. That was the Mexico fire. That was almost, I think it was 300,000 acres.
Yeah,
so
that was just
still active.
That was just part of it.
Of course, I checked my all my Before You Flies and all the other apps to make sure that it's a no-fly zone and can't do it. But I fly with a Mavic Air 2.
Okay. And have you ever been in a situation where you just have to roll up your sleeves and help out too and put down your camera?
Oh, definitely. During hurricanes, there's lines of cars that are in line to get water, and other rations. And they need help. So I'm just, after I get what I need to do, I just put my stuff up and start just helping out when I can.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Put in the trunk ups and throw stuff in there and,
yeah.
get them what they need.
So you've also been in TV news for 26 years, is that right?
Yes, sir.
And you're still doing that?
Not really, no.
No.
Once in a while, I have some friends and still in the business. They'll call me up if I'm available. I'll work it out with my current employer.
Okay, because I have some
other previous job too.
I have some stuff from your reel that I'll share here of what you've done.
In a city that has been drowning.
So this is just the video that you've provided for some of these news reports. Is this Katrina?
That is Katrina. That's about 3 days afterwards.
Okay.
We were attached to Austin Fire Department. And they're on I-10 right there. The off ramps and on ramps were literally boat ramps for these guys.
Wow.
Like that.
Yeah, I remember all this. That was terrible. And you were there, huh?
I was right there. And then, it was pretty devastating. You could see there's bodies floating in the water.
Oh.
And it's just, we see people walking in the water and I'm thinking, we're just thinking, don't touch them, don't touch them. Just kind of walk away.
And you were getting aerial.
That Black Hawk almost blew me off the bridge.
The Black Hawk did?
Yeah. The rotor wash, almost blew me off the bridge when he took off.
Are you you rode around, got some aerial footage in helicopters, did you not?
Right. We were, like I said, attached to them, and one of the triage doctors asked if we wanted to go ride with him to a old folks home. Sorry, I don't know what to call it anyway. To check on them. They said they were fine, but they're surrounded by water. So we got in there with the helicopter, rode with them to get those aerials you just saw. And funny thing about it is that during Katrina, they had the aerial rescues, which everybody's seen before, but they only did those during the daytime because at night,
right.
For some reason, people would take shots at them, take shots at the helicopters.
Really? At the news helicopters and rescue helicopters?
Anything in the air.
Wow.
And then, so when we landed to help these people out, they were fine. I'm wading through water, just like that water. It looked more like coffee. So, up to my waist. And then, of course, I'm carrying a $50,000 camera. I'm trying not to trip over anything.
Right.
But I can't see. I'm getting get the video we need. And then when we came back, we had landed at a private Catholic high school baseball field. But he took off. The helicopter took off. But then at nightfall, so we were stuck, and we were prepared to stay there in the dugout overnight.
Huh.
And so with that, we're hearing shots fly by us. And we did have state troopers with us, and luckily they were armed, and so we were relatively safe. So I told my reporter, we can't go live. Obviously, back in the technology wasn't there back then, wasn't the way it is now. So I said, just do a telephone report back to Austin. And so he did that, and then within maybe 45 minutes, we were getting a call because some state official or somebody else had called Washington to call the air control people in Louisiana to come pick us up. So we caught a ride that night.
Okay.
It made some trip out there. So
wow. If you just joined us, we're speaking with Daniel Rojas. He is a photographer for FEMA. He's had many adventures over the years. He's worked for TV news. And so you've seen it all, haven't you?
I've seen a lot.
Yeah. Let me ask you a dumb question. And I'm sure you have a logical answer for it. All the time, like, when you see news people and like the TV show Cops or anything where you have to be running around with a big, huge camera. Even these days, it's a big, huge camera news agencies have. Why not grab one of these? You know what I mean? Like something small. Why does the camera have to be so big?
Well, there's certain, the FCC has certain requirements that we have to have as far as broadcast levels, equipment, and to be able to broadcast things like that. But nowadays, there's nothing. I mean, I'm shooting with these guys.
What is that? Oh,
this is a Sony A7R.
Okay, yeah, that's much better.
That's easier.
And, my Canon R6.
Oh, look at that thing. That's cool.
And can't forget my Session 5.
Oh, you have a Session 5? Nice, very nice. Of course, yes, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, man. I mean, TV news agencies. I mean, even they're doing Skype. Ever since the pandemic, they're like, "How the hell with it? We'll just."
They're doing backpack lives.
Yeah.
And that's on the cellular towers. You don't need the black trucks anymore. You don't need the mast. 30 foot.
I remember the masts. Yeah, you just need send one dude out. He's his own cameraman. Yep. Yeah. So you're what's that movie with the what was that movie? Anchorman. How accurate was Anchorman?
No. The movie called where she was stuck in this prison and there's a riot going on. Oh, what was that movie? And she was just going live everywhere in the prison. I'm thinking, there's no way. What are you doing? And then I see on some movies the camera is on the left shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
I've never, in the years that I've been shooting, I've never seen a left shoulder camera before.
So the eye hole is always
but
it's made for right-handed people cameras.
I'm eyed, but I shoot. I'm like this.
Yeah.
With both eyes open.
I have some more video from you. This is some great storm footage. Now you've chased some storms as well, haven't you?
Oh yes.
Like on purpose. You don't just go the aftermath. You go there, you go pre-aftermath, and you see. Have you been with storm chasers and done all that?
No. What I have been is that a good buddy of mine, a freelancer, works for the Weather Channel.
Mm-hmm.
And every time we go out, we kind of coordinate. We kind of talk to each other, see where he's at. Maybe we can rendezvous, help each other out. Because everything I shoot, since it's government, it's fair use. As far as anything, any video, anything like that.
Okay.
If I just make it available through a certain service. Now, you might remember a while back when one of the Weather Channel crew were caught up in a tornado, got twisted around.
Mm-hmm.
He was the driver of that.
Oh.
got hurt pretty bad, but he's back out there.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you gotta love it. You gotta love it to keep putting yourself in harm's way. But so it is all the stuff like that you shoot for FEMA, and that's available to the public, just free use.
Yes.
Is there a place where we can find that?
You just gotta find it.
Where can we find that?
Well, you'll see my videos a lot on social media.
Yeah.
You have social media platforms. Social media platforms. You'll see my stuff, other regions, things.
Is there like a FEMA stock footage repository somewhere?
Sure.
Where is it?
Well, there's a service that we feed to, and then like news agencies will pay that service to gather to download that kind of stuff.
Okay. Okay, I see. But it's not available to the general public or YouTubers or anything. I mean,
yes, it's a gray.
It's a gray area. Okay, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I find that very interesting. As a photographer, is there a market? Is there? I mean, I'm sure there is for B-roll and stock footage, as we have many aspiring YouTubers out there and filmmakers. Wondering what direction to go into. Is that a good sideline for people? Yeah, B-roll and stock footage.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Remember Getty Images?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're still around.
Yeah.
True. For stock video, stock footage. I mean, stock photos, and then that's how I got hired. My other job, which you asked about.
Do we want to talk about that?
Sure, we can talk about that.
You tell them. I won't. Tell them what you do.
Well, for 7 seasons, I was with the broadcast department of the Dallas Cowboys.
Yay! That's got to be fun. Was that fun?
It was a kick in the pants, put it that way.
Yeah. What was the best and worst part of it?
There's no off season.
Oh, right.
It really is.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, as soon as that last ball game is over and it's all zeros, you go back, you're packing up. You're going packing up and going out with the cheerleaders to go shoot the calendar.
Go on.
And spend,
I'm listening.
In 15 days, in wherever resort they're going to. And we're also going to the Senior Bowl.
I don't care about that. Talk about the cheerleaders again. So tell me, when you're hanging out with the cheerleaders.
At a resort.
Yeah. Do you direct them?
Well, we have freelance crews that are fashion photographers, and they're the ones who shoot the actual calendar.
Oh, okay.
We shoot the video, the making of the calendar.
Behind the scenes.
All right. I think the viewers just perked up. Yep. Everybody's perking up. Are they, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to, are the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders as beautiful on the inside as they are on the outside?
They're very smart. They're very beautiful inside and outside, yes.
Good answer. That's job security right there.
Yeah.
So, yes, how did you get that job? There's a lot of people wondering about that.
To go back to your first question.
Yes.
About the B-roll. Well, I knew back then, it was 2007, I think, 2006. Dallas Cowboys started building that AT&T Stadium that they have now.
Right.
So on a whim, I just kind of made a few phone calls and just offered myself, hey, on my days off, I'll go shoot the progress of the building of the stadium.
Wow.
Okay.
Which is their B-roll, which is their stock footage, because that footage went to different news agencies, whoever asked for it. See? And that's something that developed into a full-time job.
That's smart. But around what year was that, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I got full-time with the Cowboys in 2008.
Okay.
2020, was it? Yes, 2008 to 2016.
Okay, so it wasn't that long ago. I mean,
about 7 years ago.
Yeah.
7 seasons ago. So it was pre-Dak Prescott.
Right. Well, that's very lucky, and by then, of course, you've already establish your reputation as a videographer, photographer, and everything. So, it's not like you were just some rando.
Yeah, all the news photographers in different markets are really, really tight.
Mm-hmm.
They know each other. The longer you stay, we all have concentric circles of friends all over the country. Somebody knows somebody from somewhere else. You've heard six degrees of separation. Well, in my field, it's more like 2 or 3.
Wow.
Yeah. So a lot of my viewers are drone people. Most of them are. But a lot of them are also photographers who aren't drone people. Right. You were a photographer that integrated drones into your repertoire just because the technology came along and people wanted that. So what kind of advice would you give to people who are starting a business but with only a drone? I always try to tell people, be a photographer that also offers drone stuff rather than the other way around.
Well, here's what I would suggest is that take your drone and use it as a camera, as a still camera.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What we call low-hanging fruit is realty jobs,
Yeah.
Go to realtors, show them what you do. You take, photos and go around that property, and then if you have software that you can draw the lines of the actual property, let's say it's acreage,
mm-hmm.
And now the other side of that, a lot of them, we'll just use my little brother or whatever else. Well, that's fine. Just don't get caught.
Yeah. Now, of course, you're a 107 pilot, right?
Right.
You have to be. Yeah. I
you start there and then.
Yeah. Don't listen to Daniel. You get your 107. You get your 107. And you do it now. RemotePilot101.com. You Heron 18.
Yes, I have mine. That's where I got from.
Did you? Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't try to sneak because the government, man, they'll get you. They'll get you. But awesome. And Jim, did you have any other questions? Anybody in the chat have any questions? You've lived an adventurous life.
Yeah, Alexis wants to know if you know Jake Sloan.
Jake Sloan.
I'll take that as a no.
Yeah. He's one of our he's a photographer out of Alaska. Very nice guy, Jake Sloan. Thank you for that extremely random question, Alexis.
Okay.
Yeah. So as far as people wanting to get into the news business in the photography end of it, is there a big demand for that now, or is it? It's not like it used to be. Yeah.
Because what's happening now is you have to be a multimedia journalist, not just behind the camera, but be in front of the camera.
Right. So you have to. They expect you to operate the camera, be in front of the camera, and possibly edit as well, right?
Right. Do it all.
Yep.
You be paired up with another person who does the same thing. So if you're lucky, they'll shoot some of your video and you shoot their video. You just go out in teams.
Right.
And when I first started, it was just photographer, reporter, and you don't make much money.
No.
I mean, you learn how to stretch a box of macaroni and cheese for 2 days. Put it that way.
Ramen noodles. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the way the biz is, media is anyway. I've been in radio for 36 years. And when I started out, I was a copywriter and nothing else. But now they consolidate. They want everybody to be able to do everything.
Exactly.
So that's just the way of the world, isn't it? Anyway. Daniel, thank you so much for your time.
Sure.
And for sharing those stories with us. Thank you for what you do. And man, I just don't know how you see all that tragedy and you still have a smile on your face.
Just gotta. Well, I told you about my other during our pre-interview what I've been through. So this is.
Yeah, you just keep rolling with the punches. You're an amazing person. Thank you for giving us the time, sir. I really do appreciate it. All right.
Very impressive.
All right, we'll talk to you later, bud.
Bye.
See you later.
Take care. Nice to meet you.
All right.
You too.
How about that guy, huh?
Yeah.
Super nice.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah. So you got a joke for us, and then we'll get into viewer videos?
Sure I do.
Why do you disappear like that? Oh, okay.
I don't know.
All right.
There, you did it again.
Yeah, and we're back. Give us a joke.
Are we? I'm writing a book on reverse psychology. Please don't buy it.
The testing, is this thing, is it?
I can hear you now.
No, that was pretty funny. That was funny. I don't want to miss any super chats. Did, I think...
I haven't seen any lately.
Mark Sullivan, 420. Thanks, bud. Dave's not here, man. Does anybody know what movie that's referencing? Have you seen that one?
Oh, absolutely.
What's the name of it?
I've got all the Cheech and Chong albums.
Chong, Up in Smoke. Yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah.
And Reynolds RC became a member. Awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you, everybody, so much. All right. So, I want to make sure I play this video that's going to demonetize my my stream, because you guys sent this to me, a bunch of you, probably 12 of you. And when I first saw it, I thought, that's not real. That's fake. There is some clever editing in it. And I do know that he used, I think, at least 2 different types of drones for this. And I'm not going to change the music, and that's what's going to demonetize my stream. So if you want to send those super chats to make up for it, that would be greatly appreciated, because I cannot play this without the music. This is absolutely amazing. The full video is available in a link in the description. And after you see this, you're going to want to do it. And I do know that if you click on that link, go to his channel, I think he has a video explaining how it was done, which is also fascinating. So enjoy this. This is from Blaster. It's called Flywater, FPV to New Depths. It's just amazeballs. Enjoy this. Wait for it. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow, that's right.
How about that? That was fan-effing-tastic. Isn't that amazing? See, I could not play that without the music and everything in it. So now my stream is demonetized because it's not copyright-free music. But anyway, that's fine.
Wow.
Your thoughts, Jim? If any.
That was amazing. You just wonder how it's able to go under the water and come out and still propel. And
there is some tricky editing, but he does have some specialized drones in that. So check out Blaster's channel. There's a Link in the description. Very creative. And thank you very much, Blaster, for letting me share that with my audience. I hope you get a bunch of new subscribers. So, let me see. Have you flown the Avata yet?
No, I have not.
No? Are you getting one?
If I venture into another drone, it probably would be that one.
Okay, I could tell you it is amazing. And now Alexis is in the chat, and she mentioned Jake Sloan, and I happen to have a clip of Jake Sloan trying the Avata for the first time, and it's not his. It's Billy Kyle's. And what does he do the first time he flies it? Oh, he flies it out over the ocean and around a container ship. So check this out. This is pretty amazing.
This is the DJI Avata, courtesy of Billy Kyle.
So he's flying it out here to this ship.
Man, this flies way better than the DJI FPV drone.
The DJI FPV quad is a piece of shit.
Yeah, they made huge improvements into how this thing flies.
Yeah, they
over
did.
The DJI FPV drone. I hated the way that thing flew off the bat.
So I'm watching this, and I'm thinking, okay, we're good. So far, so good. And now, Jake is a great pilot.
Of course.
And I'm thinking this big square thing is moving, and there's got to be some funky air in the back of it. Just whatever you do, don't fly that little light Avata around the back of this ship, because you're going to get some air vortices and everything. And so what does he do? Well, he goes around at the back of the ship. And what happens to the drone? Nothing. It's stable. Really stable for a little teeny tiny drone. So I'm even more impressed with the Avata now. It's a fun little whoop.
Yeah, well, you've driven one, so
I did fly one.
Very cool.
I don't own one though.
No, not yet.
Nope. I don't need one. And it's expensive. So I don't know if I'll be getting one, but I have friends that have them that will let me fly them.
Yeah, whenever you want to take it for a spin.
Yeah, and it is fun, and I am going to get the goggles. Once again, if you missed it, the DJI Goggles 2 apparently will become backwards compatible with the air unit, with Cadix's by December-ish. That's the word on the street.
Wow.
So, yeah, 1080 OLED screen in there. And it is video.
Cool.
It really is. It's great. Now, something else I wanted to mention before we get into the viewer videos. Do you remember the POS drone that I flew that was a drone and then it was a plane?
Oh,
you remember that?
VTOL?
The VTOL, yeah.
I do.
It's called the Voyager, and I recently did a video where I got so frustrated that I broke apart the wings. And then I gave it away to some random stranger.
Yeah, I saw that.
For those who don't know what I'm talking about.
Hey, Hudson.
How you
You
doing?
just happen to be walking by when we're doing this.
Yes, sir.
And you're into drones.
Yes, sir.
Would you like this one? What's left of it?
What's left of it? Sure.
Because it'll
I mean,
still
why not?
fly like a drone, and I'm sure you can get some new wings.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, so it's yours.
Thank
All
you
yours.
very much.
You bet.
I
Well, don't
appreciate
thank
it
me
so
yet.
much.
Don't thank me yet. Because as you can see, it's terrible.
It didn't really do very well.
No, it didn't.
But I do think that the weather has a number on you, though.
You think it was the wind?
I do think it was a little bit, yeah.
Okay, all right, HEQ. You got a future possible customer here. Are you a subscriber to my channel?
No, sir.
Oh, give me that back.
Okay.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks, Hudson, for taking this piece of shit off my hands. Until next time, bye.
And bye.
And bye is right. Because I gave him my card and my email, and guess what? I never heard from him again. I said, call me, man. Let me know. Let me know what's happening with it. Never heard from him. So
maybe he's waiting for the.
Maybe he's waiting. If you're watching this
to arrive.
Yeah. He ghosted me. If you're watching this, Hudson, please email me. Let me know what's going on with that damn thing. There was something else that I wanted to share that was pretty interesting. Jim, are you into FPV at all? Have you ever flown a fixed wing?
No. Jordan tried to get me on the FPV. So my total FPV piloting is 10 seconds.
Do you have any desire to try?
No, it's way too complicated for an old man.
No,
like
it
me.
isn't. That's what I thought. You're
younger than me.
We're the same age. How old are you?
59.
Oh yeah, you're way older than me.
I can't even remember the last time I was 56.
Well, you're not too old nobody's too old for FPV. But I ran across, and this is another video that someone sent me. Now, anytime you email me a video for the show, and you can do that here, kenheronupload@gmail.com. Let me know your music source, by the way, if you put music in it. Anytime you do that and it's not your video, I have to ask permission of the person whose video it is. And more often than not, I will get permission to share a little clip. But this is from Nicholas Rem, and this is a really interesting concept for a drone. Check this out.
Definitely isn't the first spinning drone concept ever built, but it is one of the only ones to my knowledge that was specifically designed to hover like a regular multirotor, spin for more hovering efficiency, and finally go into forward flight where it flies on the wings like an airplane. This design from the Singapore University of Technology and Design called...
Isn't that cool? They put the motors on the wings.
Wow.
And then they spin the whole thing to give it lift.
How is that possible to be stable?
I just don't understand how they
like my design.
They figure out how to control it.
3 motors rather than
Look at
2,
that.
so that both roll and pitch can be stabilized with this more responsive and common multi-rotor control method when I'm flying around in a regular hover. The trade-off here is that forward flight with my design will be less efficient than a bi-wing, since you have this large vertical surface remaining that creates drag but no lift. Still, a multimodal design like this can offer many benefits over regular multirotors or airplanes, which is why I'm so interested in it. We'll take a close look at some forward flight data and compare it to the hovering power we found in the last video.
Isn't that cool? I really admire these guys that can design and fiddle and actually make the flight controls work on these these things.
The mind thought,
Yeah, I really do admire those guys that can do that. I'm not there myself. There was something else I wanted to share. And
always something else.
There's always something else. Well, let me just go ahead and get into the viewer videos, because I've got quite a few here that are great. First, I have a what? Yes, Jim?
My favorite part of the show is the viewer videos.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought your favorite part of the show was the weekly Boshart.
I'm not that conceited.
All right. I have a picture to share. First, this is from Daniel L. He says, Ken, I'm too embarrassed to show my whole face because I'm a dumbass. I was trying to fly underneath a tree and it was pretty windy. Ouch. This is a Mini 2 boo-boo. You ready? That's a Mini 2 boo-boo. He propped his forehead. I'm so sorry, Daniel. I'm so sorry, but are you seeing what I'm seeing? Right?
Oh, blood.
Yeah. He propped his own face. Oh, Daniel. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate it.
Is that on video though? Is he going to send it in?
No, well, I only wish. Oh, can you imagine? Feel free to send the video, Daniel. And if you do, you can send it here, kenheronupload@gmail.com. Make sure you include your music source, because if you're playing Freebird or whatever, then YouTube will, clutch their pearls and get all upset. So use Epidemic Sound. Free trial links in the description. Yes, it benefits this channel when you use my links to subscribe to Epidemic Sound. Hundreds of thousands of sound effects along with the music and stems and editable form, instrumentals, vocals, Epidemic Sound, because everything else is a crap. That's right. All right. So
his music source for that one might have been crying. That would hurt.
Yeah. I hope the drone's okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
So So this is from Zach Key, and I don't think Zach sent in a video before, so I thank you very much for doing that. It says, "Good morning, Ken. I just got the Avata, and I thought I would share my second test." This is only his second flight with it. This is much better than the DJI POS. I agree, Zach. Also, the music is not crap because it's from Epidemic Sound. Hope you have a great week. And that's what the Avata is good for. Just kind of bit-bopping around, you know? Going through
that
stuff.
That does look like fun.
It really is fun. And, I mean, even you, Boshart, could use the motion controller and fly this thing around.
Absolutely, yeah.
But, you know, if you've ever wanted to dip your toe into FPV and are afraid of acro and programming and beta flight and building and all that stuff, well, the Avata is a great option for you. It's fast. It is durable. And it's super expensive. So that's a plus, I think. But it's just buttery smooth flight. And it's fun. It's just fun. All these trees seem to be very polite. Not dicks at all, right? Do you have the Trees Are Dicks shirt?
I do not.
You need to get one. And they are available in super stud size like you.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah. I think it goes small, medium, large, extra large, extra large, and then super stud.
Okay, there we go.
Are you a 3XL?
10-4. 3? Oh, yeah.
All right. Hey, if you have more than 2 X's in your shirt size, let me know in the chat. I want to know how many XXXXXXLs we got.
What size are you?
Me? I'm just a XL.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, I got my over 50 pudge going that I got to cover up. Okay, now this video is just cool because of the subject matter. This is from Ashley Kendre. This is an infrared bulldozer.
Ooh,
look at that. It says, "Hey Ken, I thought this might be good for the show. We use the DJI Mavic with infrared for running checks and testing our 660-ton diggers in the mine site. You can see the temperature differences in the hydraulic cylinders and engines heat coming from the exhaust. Music is Epidemic." Isn't that neato? Look at that. That is cool. Thanks for sending that in, Ashley. Appreciate it.
That is cool.
Boshart, you doing all right? You still awake?
Oh goodness, yes.
Yeah, you don't need the nurse to come in and give you a little bit more morphine. You good?
I get my second win at 10 o'clock. I'm up all night.
Excellent. So I'm going to leave this one up to you. You choose.
Oh, good.
Do you want to fly over a UK beach, or do you want to see a broken Parthenon?
The broken Parthenon.
All right.
Did I guess wrong?
No, this is completely up to you. The other one, we're just going to burn that one. Never going to see it again. No, we'll watch it here in a second. This is from Bob Dempsey.
Oh, I know Bob.
You know Bob?
He's an old fart.
He is an old fart. And he went to Greece. Now, this Parthenon isn't as good as the one in Nashville because...
that's what I thought it was.
The one in Nashville is, complete. You know, we don't have any damage. This thing...
No missing parts?
This thing needs to be fixed up. This is all run down. It needs paint. Look, they got cranes in there trying to fix it. It's all run down. It's a wreck. It's a ruin.
Little Bondo.
Yeah. How about that? Isn't that a great shot? That's the actual real Parthenon.
Yeah.
Same size as the one in Nashville that was built for a World's Fair or something. But
wow.
That's impressive. And he flew it from a parking lot far, far away. Wow. Greece is beautiful.
It is.
Huh. Thank you, old fart. Appreciate that. That was very nice. I'm so glad somebody went to the original Parthenon and sent me, because, I have the Parthenon in Nashville in a lot of my videos, and people are always asking me, like, were you in Greece? No, man. It's a museum. You see any broken pillars? No. Yeah, they shipped it over here. That's what they did. All right, let's head to a UK beach.
Okay.
You know William Legg, right? Or Legg?
I do so.
Yes. He's a great fan of the channel and a great member of our community, and he rescues doggies in the UK.
Right.
Oh my goodness. So I thought I'd share this from him. He says, Dear Ken, whipped my little one out on the beach today. He's got a great sense of humor.
He's probably not lying either.
Right, yeah, well, by which I mean my Mini 2. That's what he said. And the wind was very strong here in, and I cannot pronounce this, La Verification. So I had to keep it low and close, but still got lots of good footage. It's my first experience of a 250G drone, as I've always been worried that they weren't up to the task, but I was definitely wrong about that, and it's really going to help on searches with the lack of restrictions on it. William. So we got this little drone. It's going to help find the doggies. That is lovely. He reunites lost doggies with their owners in the UK, and we appreciate that very much. Now the cats, forget it. You know, just nobody cares about cats.
Well, you know, the one thing good thing about cats, they don't cry over spilt milk.
No, they don't. They just lap it up. So, Jim?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been into drones? How long have you?
2 years.
2 years? Okay. So you never had an experience with the DJI Spark, have you?
No.
That's an older one. That thing's loud. I'm curious. Is the Spark louder than the Avata? Because the Avata is a screamer. It is loud. I might find out this weekend. Anyway, the Spark is still being used, and it's been used by Colin Taylor. He says, "Hey Ken, I was flying the little Beta 75 around the house and ended upside down on the neighbor's roof."
Oh.
Yeah. And that's when I remembered that I wanted to assign turtle mode to one of the switches. Maybe next time. By the way, houses are dicks too, he says. So I 3D printed a grappling hook, as you can see here, taped it to my Spark so that I had a breakaway if it got stuck, and sure enough, it got stuck on the guttering. Went back inside, printed another hook, and this time, I got it. Check this out. He rescued his little Beta 75 off the roof with his Spark. How about that? All he needed was another drone and a 3D printer, something that everybody has.
Wow.
That's fantastic.
Finally, we see one successful recovery.
Yeah. That's great. That's great, Colin. Thank you for sharing that. If you've got any interesting video, it doesn't have to be cinematically fantastic. It doesn't even have to have a camera that stays on the tripod. But you can send it here. You okay, Boshart? Ken Heron Upload at gmail.com. Ken Heron Upload at gmail.com. Send me a streaming link and not a big file, okay? And I'm still collecting videos for the crash compilation number 8. I've got a lot of entries in, and in fact I think I have a crash here. Yes, this is from Brett Lambert, and once again, trees are the culprit, because what are they? What are they?
Dicks.
Jim? They are dicks, aren't they? Now is this tree gonna be the? No, not that one. Okay, is this the one? Oh, he looks like trouble. This one.
It's huge.
It is a huge tree.
Oh no.
Oh, nah, we're gonna be fine. It's not that tree. It's it's that tree after all. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Sorry, Brett. But you'll be in the compilation. So if you want to send your crash in, Ken Heron Upload at gmail.com. So here's something weird, and I accept weird videos all the time. I do not mind. I love them.
Clearly.
This is a short video. I'll play it twice if I have to, but Ron Cuzort sent this. He says, Ken, I was playing around with Snapchat and watching the channel when I discovered you can do this. Enjoy. This is truly bizarre, and I did not know you could do this either, but here it is. It's crazy. You see what's going on there? Did you see? Did you see, Jim?
Yeah, you're a great co-pilot there.
Did you see what was happening?
Yeah, with your tongue.
That's it. I'll play it again. There you go. Now, it's vertical video, of course. I don't like vertical video, but it's still funny. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Just to get you into the car.
Freaking Snapchat, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
These kids nowadays.
And of course you can do that. Of course. When I see something like that, I just feel like such an old dude. I'm like, oh, look at that. What they're doing with the tongues. That's crazy. Now, the viewer video tonight is an older video. In fact, I went through my email, and this is probably 3 or 4 years old. They sent this to me 3 or 4 years ago. I was going through my email. I was like, oh, yeah, that was a cool video. I was going to show that back in 2017 or 18 or anyway. It's the viewer video of the week tonight. Maybe this person's not watching. Who knows? They may not even be alive anymore, but we're gonna see it.
You might want to rename it viewer video of the decade.
It could be. It could be. Can you hear the train, by the way? What's going on?
Just a little toot.
Yeah, when it breaks my gate. There it is. All right. So this is from Alex Phipps, and you may seen the channel Travels with Rosie.
Yes.
Yeah. And so they say, hey, Ken, I hope you and the viewers are well. We have just finished our tour of Scotland's NC 500 featuring many stunning locations. It's 6 episodes, but feel free to watch the trailer, which is what I'm going to share. It's our first long format video, so we were super excited to share. Music as ever is Epidemic Sounds because everything else is what?
Crap.
Crap! Indeed. So here's their cool trailer for their tour of Scotland's NC 500, whatever the heck that is. Enjoy.
Why do we travel? A question we get asked a lot. Why leave the comfort of what we call home? Why put ourselves at risk? For us, it's to expand our perspective, discover new places, and disconnect from the norm. Sure, there are challenges, but that's the fun. It's about how we overcome them. To ultimately have an adventure, a story to tell, an experience unique to us. As there is no greater joy than to reach for new horizons, different every day.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish more people did voiceovers in their videos. I think a lot of people are just shy or they don't know what to say.
I certainly agree with that one, yeah.
Right? But it just sounds so cool when you're talking about what's going on and you can add that perspective. So if you can overcome the shyness, because a lot of people who make drone videos just throw some music bed over it without any thought, or just because
to have somebody
audio.
that has that voice that could do that, like that radio voice.
Well, you don't need a radio voice. You just need a sincere interest in what you're doing, and your passion for it will show through in that.
Sure.
So, man, did I forget anything? We did go to the RAS. I had an emergency RAS, so we didn't forget that.
Yeah, apparently. What about Remote Pilot 101?
That's a great idea. I did mention them briefly earlier this evening, but we, of course, have to talk about Remote Pilot 101.com. If you want to receive your Part 107 from the FAA, or if you're in Canada, that's your cue. What's the agency in Canada?
Transport Canada.
It doesn't roll off the tongue. But maybe you're in Canada and you want to come to the United States. You're going to have your Part 107 if you want to be a commercial videographer or photographer. So go to remotepilot101.com. Use the code Heron18 to get 30% off. And that knocks it down to about $104. You get all the video tutorials from Jason Shapert, the 2 watch wearing, white teeth having, smile visible for 3 statute miles, dude. You know him, you love him, he's a 10 god. And he's a great pilot and instructor, remotepilot101.com. M0A.com is his parent company, and if you want to become a manned pilot, well, you can do that as well. He's got lessons for that as well. He's got books out. It's the place to go if you want to learn about aviation. And knowledge is power. I really do feel like a better pilot after gaining the knowledge from remotepilot101.com, because I tell you, there's nothing like warming up to a sectional chart. Oh, man. I love all the lines and the circles. It's one of my favorite things to do. Even if I'm not flying that day, I'll just be like, give me a sectional chart, and it just warms my heart. RemotePilot101.com. Love you. Mean it. All right.
All right.
All right. I don't think I have anything else to share. Anybody else in the chat? In the chit chat? In the chit chat? All right. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and get into the viewer video of the week. And the winner this week, of course, another great sponsor is freewellgear.com. Go to freewellgear.com for all of your ND filters, your polarized filters, lenses, all kinds of stuff for your drone, for your handheld camera. freewellgear.com. And the winner this week is Mike Miller. Mike Miller. I think I've seen Mike Miller recently in the chat, but this is an email from a long time ago, and it's a tanker ship, and I thank him very much for sending it in. So he says, "Hey Ken, I love filming ships. This is one of my favorite ships to film, the Overseas Los Angeles. I like to track it because I know when it comes in, it will go under this bridge. And for those of your viewers who like to shoot ships, there's a website called marinetraffic.com that tracks every ship in the world. Did you know that?"
I did not.
Yeah. So, you know, all these videos of these big ships that go down like the Ohio River or something, you can go to, again, it's marinetraffic.com, and you can set up and be ready for when it comes by. So that's handy dandy if you want to film ships. It's a great site to check before you go out to see if there's anything nearby to film, of course. Enjoy, sure. Mike Miller. So enjoy this, the viewer video of the week. Jim, do you have a problem flying over water?
No, not at all. In fact, to me, I love it. There's less chance of anything interfering with the signal.
True, unless you go near a bridge like this, but you know there's not going to be those pesky dick trees out there, right? But I like that he has matched the speed of the ship here.
Oh yeah.
And the people on the deck, I think they're watching the drone. Maybe they're watching where the ship's going, I don't know, but you can kind of see them down there. They're aware of it. So cool.
They are.
I lived in Duluth, Minnesota, on an island that had the world's largest aerial lift bridge, which is what that is behind the ship there.
Yep.
Where they lit the entire section of the bridge up. The world's largest one is in Duluth. And I didn't have a drone back then, but I wish I did. I'd still be in jail. Because if I did FPV, if I lived in a place like Duluth, Minnesota, with I would totally be in jail. Because they'd be like, "Stop doing that." Okay, then I do it again. And they go, "Yeah, you can't do that. Stop it." I'm like, "Okay," then I do it again, and then they put me in jail. But this is awesome.
Music's great for this video as well.
Yeah. I wonder what kind of drone he used. My producer that doesn't exist told me it's a GoPro Karma that filmed this. I'm just kidding. I'm
finding that hard to believe.
Yeah,
Ken.
no, I'm not. Wow, that was fantastic. Thank you, Mike Miller. Belated thank you for that. Jim, do you have a joke for us?
Sure. I can come up with one.
All right, hit us with one.
Do homeless people really get knock-knock jokes?
Dude, that's so wrong. Don't even finish it. Was that the joke? Was that it?
Yeah, sorry, it's over. How about this one?
Oh, God.
Triscuits are the perfect snack for anyone who's ever had the urge to eat wicker furniture.
Oh, speaking of furniture, I have a furniture joke, but it's a little non-PC, I guess. I don't know. I want to tell it, but I want to thank Water Echoes first. Thank you, Water Echoes. $1.99. Thanks for playing my crash, Brett. Yes, thank you very much for the $1.99. And Ken Torbeck with $2. Bail money. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, man. Is there another super chat train coming? Is there? No, I thought I heard one. I thought I did. All right. Should I tell my?
I'm always game for it.
It's just us grown-ups, right?
I think so.
I don't know. Let me see. If Kim Fused says it's okay to tell this, and I made this joke up, by the way.
Okay. Well, then I'm even more dying to hear it.
Yeah. If Kim Fused says it's okay, then it's okay. Tell the joke.
My ball says the kids already went to bed.
Do it, they say.
Do it.
Do it. Where's Kim Fused? I'm waiting for Kim Fused to let me know.
Oh, they're cool.
It's totally cool. All right.
She said.
Okay. What do you call what do you call two male couches that live together?
I don't know.
Homosexuals. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That's good.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, homosexuals. Yeah. Anyway,
I might use that one on the weekly Boshart.
There you go. That's a good one. Yeah, there's nothing else I got. I just want to thank everybody again for supporting the show and all the new members. We got 12 new members. My goodness, that is fantastic. Oh, Keith. Oh, hold on. We do. Is there another train? Is there another train?
Possible.
Hold on. Maybe I can encourage one.
Woo woo.
Maybe. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, there must be another train coming. Look at it coming around the bend. A super chat train. Yeah. Colezilla gifted a membership. So yeah, you can gift a membership, and then YouTube will dole them out to people. I think it's 1 month free to somebody who doesn't have one. It's totally random, and you can do that right now. Thank you for the gift, Colezilla. D&D Aerial Views, $5. Thank you very much, Keith. I'm listening. Great show so far. Hope all are well. And Drone Rob, $2.63. Tip for your bartender. Thank you very much, Drone Rob. By the way, I do have one more thing I wanted to share. It's audio from my radio show. For those who don't know, I work at Rock 98.3 WJLI out of Paducah, Kentucky. If one of the moderators would kindly put a link to the caster stream, you can listen to me every weekday morning on the radio. But I have audio from my morning show partner last week disparaging all of you. That's right. And I'll share that before we leave. Goodness, it does look like people are hopping aboard the train here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Jack Weiser, been a member for 15 months. Thank you very much, Jack. Yeah, when your heron bird turns red, that means you've been a member for over a year. Buzz, $2. Thank you, Buzz, for that cute little fox picture. Goodwings, been a member for 17 months. Great show, he says. Thank you very much. I've enjoyed doing it. And Veritas Weasel, is that what I'm saying? Veritas. Thank you. I love seeing new people participating. Thank you very much. Veritas Weasel $9.99. Any news on the court date of the clown that crashed into you? In fact, yes. Today was his court date. I haven't been updated, but I did fill out a victim statement, and they're going to keep me informed. Boshart, you know about this guy that hit my car?
Throw him in jail and throw away the key.
Yeah. It was a felony hit and run. He spent some time in jail, got his license revoked, can't get insurance, penis fell off, all that stuff.
He had priors too, eh?
Yeah, probably. You know, stupid loser. Look, Mama Drone, $2. Hey, thank you very much. Choo choo, baby.
Choo.
Uncle Bill's Toy gifted another one. Thank you very much. 13 new members tonight. Ooh, fantastic. And Trevor, thank you as always. By the way, I see Trevor all the time in after the show. I will be going into the Discord for a little bit. If one of the moderators could throw my Discord link up in there, I'll hop in there. It'll be video Discord right after the show for just a couple minutes. And
2 minutes.
For 2 minutes. No, it'll be more minutes than that. Are you gonna be in the Discord?
Well, since you invited me again, sure,
Yeah.
I'd love to.
Okay, awesome. All right, now before we go, Ben T. Thank you, Ben T, for the $5. Great show tonight, Ken and Boshart. You did a good job tonight, Boshart.
Great, thank you.
You did a really great
certainly
job.
Tried.
Yeah.
I was worried.
I know you were worried. You were worried for no reason.
God. Pressing the panic button.
Nah, you're fine. You want to come back and do it again sometime?
You've got my number.
Awesome. So now, this audio from my morning show, I'm just going to play it. Now, my partner, Jason, is a manned pilot. And so all the time he's teasing me about whenever I call myself a pilot, he's like, a pilot, you're a pilot. You know, God, I'm up in the plane, you know. So we're all pilots, but this is an excerpt from the show. I don't know the Lord of the Rings stuff either because I have had sex with women.
Says ye, the leader of the drones.
What?
I think I'm kidding.
What do drones have anything to do with anything?
Oh, y'all be thinking you're pilots and all. That's funny. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah.
No.
You want to start throwing some shade?
No. That's not my. No. No.
Is that where we're going there? Is that where we're going now?
I just thought it was funny that you just threw out there. Oh, because I don't know Lord of the Rings because I've had sex with women. And then, I don't know why.
And then what?
It just, it connected in my brain. Maybe nowhere else, but in my brain it did. I just think it's funny.
Okay.
All right, anyway. Back to the story. Just so I don't get you going. Back to the story.
Okay, I'm going already.
I know you're going.
I want you to explain your logic.
Well,
do you think drone pilots don't have sex with women? Is that it? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know, but this is how I equate it. All right,
you're likening the dorkiness.
They are
the sheer nerdiness of the Lord of the Rings with the awesomeness, the freedom is piloting a drone.
I want to just go on the record and say that I went to your drone match down in Brownsville, and I met a lot of cool people, and I was surprised. My eyes were opened, okay, because I honestly thought that the kind of people who use drones as a hobby, not the folks who were doing it for a living and the rescue people who were doing it to find bodies and things like that, but the hobbyists. I always put them in the same category as like the gamers, and the gamers are spending a lot of time in mom's basement.
No. And by the way,
and so
I will be playing this audio on my drone show.
Are you really? Well, I'm gonna get so much hate mail.
You better take it back.
I am taking it back because like I said, I went to the thing and I met the people and they're very cool. But before
some of them had children, so clearly they've had sex with women.
That's right. But I met a bunch of these guys and ladies. There's some ladies. Before I met these people, I just equated them to be the same people that are out gaming in the basement. And
right. So, but you met them before you just made this comment.
I did. So I still have these lingering equations in my brain.
You need to take it back.
I've taken it back. It was unfair. It was unfair.
All right, and just to clarify here, I don't have a real problem with the Lord of the Rings. I was just teasing him. It's the Harry Potter people I have a problem with. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. And with that,
we hope you enjoyed the show half as much as you would have if it had been twice as good.
Oh my goodness, what a fun show. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to do this every other Thursday. It's so much better now. I got a lot more time to get this thing together and make it the quality bit of entertainment that you come to expect. Thank you, Mr. Boshart, for being a co-host.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Daniel Rojas, for your compelling story about working with FEMA and all the things that you've done over the years. What a great guy. And best of luck to my ex-wife, future current wife, for that guy right there. Danielle has become engaged. She's going to be married soon. Until next time, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I love you. I mean it. Until next time, buh.
And bye.
The killer could process meat. Enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them grow. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky,
a killer could process meat. Yeah. That was so funny.
You'll enjoy Thursday Night Live with Ken Heron and Kelly, Jeff and Boshart too. There'll be fun and quizzes and Kelly's misses. The bird is the word in the news. It's the #1 live stream, it's got pizzazz. There's only one rule, don't fart in the rats. If you think it's funny, super chat some money, 'cause TNL is here for you. Yeah!